Hello there, Sagittarius, and welcome to my channel. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we'll be doing your October General Tarot reading. We'll take a look at the overall energies to see what may lay ahead for the month of October, and then we'll go to the tarot for some more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create or resonating with the message, I would really appreciate it if you would consider like, sharing, or subscribing. And keep in mind that this is a general reading, so if you're not resonating with the message, you might want to check out your rising moon or Venus sign. Okay, so let's take a look at what your overall energy is. Peace, orphaned, and to the sea. And on the bottom, milk and honey, really nice. This is the Ten of Cups energy. So coming into fruition of what it is that you really want. You know, I get a sense with this card that there is something in your life that hasn't worked out the way that you thought it would. This could be a relationship, this could be a job situation, career situation, just something in your life that just hasn't worked out the way that you wanted it to. And you might kind of feel a little bit of a sense of, you think that the universe has forgotten you. Well, they really haven't, because on the bottom, you have the Ten of Cups. But sometimes we have to go through this journey. And with the to the sea, it's about allowing our feelings, allowing our situations that come on our path to give us more wisdom, to help us to learn more about ourselves, to give us the opportunity to go within. You know, sometimes when things don't work out, we do kind of go into this solitary energy, and that is part of the healing process. Now, it's not that you want to stay in that energy forever, but it is about kind of going within and reflecting on, you know, your actions, the actions of others, but how did you handle that situation? And through that, you gain greater wisdom about yourself, and you have a better connection with, you know, your intuition. If you'll see right up here, there's the intuition, allowing your angels, your spirit guides, your intuition to guide you. You'll also notice that she's in a bathtub on the ocean, right? And the ocean represents, or water represents, our emotions. Kind of getting on top of your emotions, not allowing your emotions to drive your, if you'll notice, she doesn't really even have a rudder or anything on this bathtub boat. It's about not allowing your emotions to drive your actions. It's getting on top of your emotions and allowing your heart, your feelings, your intuition to guide your actions. And all of this is bringing you peace. Like, I feel like, you know, you're really moving from this energy to this energy by the end of the month. So let's go to the tarot and get some more details. We'll begin by taking a look at your present energy. What is your present energy right now? Two of Wands. Yeah, you're kind of trying to decide which direction do you go in. You know, once again, I get the sense that something hasn't worked out the way that you wanted it to. And because of this, I'm not saying that maybe something ended. It could be that, you know, a relationship or a job or a career path, something has ended, but it's also a sense of something just didn't work out the way that you thought it would. And because of that, you're kind of like deciding, hey, what do I do? You know, it could be even a decision. Do I stay or do I go? But you're trying to decide. You know, it's kind of interesting. She's looking at the moon, and the moon represents our spiritual, you know, intuition, the divine, helping us to see the way to go in the dark. So right now, you know, she's sitting in the dark, you know, at nighttime, looking at the moon, trying to, you know, find the path, trying to decide which way to go. You know, asking spirit for guidance. Because when we're in the dark, you know, we sometimes don't know which way to go. But if we were always in the light, if the sun was always out, we wouldn't be able to appreciate the light when we are in it. And I get a sense that you may be at this time still kind of in an energy of being sad about something not working out the way that you thought it would work out. So let's see what your obstacle or area resistance is. Yeah, you're having a hard time moving on from this. healing, deciding which way to go. And I get the sense that it really is, it's about going within. You really need to spend time, going within, meditating, listening to your angels, your spirit guides, asking for their help. Because this situation ends with milk and honey, right? I mean, you're going to have the peace. It's just a matter of allowing the disappointment. And once again, it's about, I get a sense of disappointment here, allowing the disappointment to stay in the past and making a decision about how to go forward, and then allowing that disappointment to stay in the past. So let's see what your advice is. 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, bringing something back into balance. A lot of times I feel like this card comes up when we are unbalanced, balancing work and play, that type of energy. You may, for some reason, be kind of stuck in this orphaned energy, and it's about kind of like getting out. And, like this is 2 ladies that are getting together and just kind of like, chatting, spending time together. Kind of lighthearted, right? It's not like a serious conversation. They're having tea. They're just kind of like chatting it up. And it could be that part of it is that you're kind of like keeping this disappointment to yourself. Like something didn't work out the way that you wanted it to. You may have told other people, but you're not telling them just exactly how much you are disappointed about this. And it's almost like I get a sense that you need to share your disappointment, because I think once you share it, this other person is going to say, yeah, but look at the other side of it. It's kind of like you're not seeing both sides of this disappointment. And it's going to bring you more peace. So let's see what the outcome is. Yeah, on the bottom is 4 of Wands. Finding stability after this disappointment. Trying to figure out, like, what direction do I go in now? I really get a sense that a lot of you are, do I go or do I stay? Okay, 4 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, really sitting there, asking yourself, where do I want to put my time and energy? It's really interesting that where we put our time and energy is what we manifest, So if you're spending a lot of time, and I'm not saying that, you may need to spend some time meditating or really trying to reflect on this disappointment, but, are you spending too much time and energy in this? Or are you spending time and energy on, the next card is great, on, providing for your future. It's planting the seeds today for what you want in the future. Taking a look at how are you spending your time and energy right now? Are you focusing on what the disappointment is, on what you haven't been able to harvest, or are you saying to yourself, okay, it is time to start harvesting new seeds. It's time to maybe go in a new direction, because there is a transformation here. It's almost as if this disappointment helps to put you onto a new path. A path where, you gain a lot of wisdom. There's a huge transformation, a huge change within yourself. It's like part of you had to, this disappointment brought some ending in your situation. And once again, it could be a relationship or a job or something, but I really kind of get a sense it's a disappointment in life itself, in the way that you see things, like a perspective, a belief system that has come to an end, and it could, in a way, has almost shattered your illusion about something, about love, about work, about career, about the world itself. And it's kind of like it's transformed you. It's put you into a new vision of the world. And I think for a lot of you, you may actually be going onto a more spiritual path, kind of like, using the information, the wisdom that you have gained through this situation in order to bring in more happiness and joy and prosperity. That's really interesting. The universe is here. They're helping you with a leg up. It's like, yeah, they're helping you on this path. And one of the things is that you're asking the question why. Like, why did this happen? It happened for a specific reason. It happened to help you open up to a new way of looking. And this new way of looking is actually going to bring you more peace in your life. You could have, sometimes we push and push and push because we feel like we need to be a certain way or accomplish a certain thing because that will bring us love and joy. But I get the sense that something didn't work out the way that you thought it was going to. And it's like, because it didn't work out, it's actually putting you on a new path that's going to bring you so much more love and joy and abundance. It's really interesting. Like, you probably don't see it right now. You're like, how could this ending possibly bring me blessings? They're right around the corner. Okay, so let's see what this 2 of Wands is. Yeah, you're up in your head. 5 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, you have to make a decision. Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is about learning new things about yourself, learning new things about the world around you. Okay, so you are right now kind of at this, what direction do I go in now? Something I feel like has ended. It's caused you a lot of pain, and the 5 of Swords, maybe even regrets. You may regret the time and energy that you put into a job, a career, a relationship. You're kind of caught up in your head about, oh, what do I do now? But 5s, both of these are 5s. 5s means something has to change. You're at this crossroads in your life. You can't go the same direction that you thought you were going to go in. It's kind of like not bringing you any joy. It is time to make a change. And it could be that you made a change not too long ago and it's brought you this. And it's kind of like you may be feeling like, I don't know if I can make the right decision because the last time I made a change, I ended up with this. But it's definitely a sense that this is part of your spiritual awakening. Like the Judgment card is about awakening to other possibilities, awakening to the idea of, what your soul's purpose is. It's making a decision about how to go forward. There is a choice to be made. You are kind of judging. You're in this position of kind of judging for yourself, your actions, your reactions, your process of how you got here and where you want to go next. It is definitely this why you are asking a lot of questions of yourself and of the universe. But I get a true sense that here's your obstacle. You're not moving on from this. You're kind of like stuck in this energy. It's kind of like, okay, well, I made a bad decision in the past, or what I really put a lot of time and energy into didn't work out. So, well, I guess I'm just not going to do anything. I don't know. I can't make up my mind. You might be asking everybody around you, like, what should I do? So let's see what this 6 of Swords is. Yeah, it's kind of like, 6 of Swords again. Moving from, something that was painful into something that is more peaceful. This is what your soul wants you to do, but you are kind of resisting. I get a sense that you're really waiting on an apology from somebody. Kind of like an offer of love. Like you want this to be corrected. You want this to come into balance. And you feel like you can't get your confidence back until you get some kind of verification that, okay, this is what they're giving me, that I'm a good person. Like I feel like you're asking yourself, why did this happen to me? I feel like I put a lot of time and energy into this. I do good things in the world and I don't get it. Like, is the universe, going to apologize for this? Or is this person going to apologize for this? Like, I can't get my confidence back until I know that somebody recognizes I did the best that I could in that situation. And you're having a hard time getting on top of that, getting on top of your emotions. It's almost like you're allowing your emotions to drive your energy right now instead of getting on top of your emotions and taking a look at this from how am I going to proceed and not focusing on what has happened, this disappointment. Okay, so let's go to this Six of Pentacles. There's definitely a sense that you need more balance in your life. King of Wands, Seven of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. See, you have happiness and joy coming in the future. Okay, with the Seven of Swords here, this could be a King of Wands. Betraying you. But also the Wand's energy is your energy. It's fire energies. So Sag, it could be your energy. You're denying yourself. You're denying yourself the ability to move forward. This energy needs to change. Let's just clarify the King of Swords. You need to progress. You need to move forward. That's definitely the message. Yeah, Hierophant. For some of you, this could have been a marriage or a long-term committed relationship. I think this King of Wands, it seems like the King of Wands is this energy of somebody that has power over you. The King of Wands, it could still represent your energy, but the King of Wands is somebody that's very determined and very strong in their beliefs. And it's kind of like you're allowing this person to almost sabotage your progress. So I think the change that needs to come is that you go within and you get the clarity about your options. Like, I feel that there's a strong sense that there is somebody here that's preventing you from becoming balanced. Almost somebody, I know I said before that, to talk to this about with somebody, but I don't think you want to talk about it with somebody that is kind of like over you. So if this is a work situation, not a supervisor. If it's a family situation, like maybe, not a parent or grandparent, it's kind of like I get the sense that you need to talk. You probably need to get another perspective of this. There's somebody in your life, somebody that's really strong and determined, that is trying to guide you in a certain direction. And this is actually causing you some angst, is the word that they're giving me. Because you're self-sabotaging what it is that you truly want. It's about listening to your intuition. And, once again, she's in the bathtub by herself. You could be in a situation where you're kind of like really emotional about something that hasn't worked out the way that you wanted to. And you have somebody that's kind of like almost saying to you, oh, come on, let's go, let's move, get out of this funk or whatever like that. They're not helping. They're not helping. It's almost like, look at this. There's somebody here that's kind of like, come on, let's go, get off the couch and let's get moving, and they're meaning it from a good point of view. They love you and they just want you to get going again. Right. But I kind of get the sense that you need to almost like chat this out with somebody that's a little bit more on your level. And honestly, in this illustration, this is kind of like a mother and a daughter-in-law, or and this is like the son. It could be, something like that, like a triangulation type of energy. Somebody here could be a little bit, in a way, trying to manipulate you to go in a certain direction. It is definitely about you listening to your heart, listening to your intuition, and getting kind of like clear about how you want to proceed. This person here is holding you back. That is for clear. That is very clear. They're almost like confusing you. Either they're confusing you because they're trying to get you to go in a direction that doesn't go with your heart, or they're just like throwing out options all day long, and they're just like confusing you even more. Either way, it's about you getting some clarity about the way that you want to go. You may get this clarity from whoever this is, in your life, however that resonates with you. And, it could be that maybe you need to, see, go to a counselor or a therapist. Get somebody that's not in this mix. It's almost like I feel like it could be a family situation or something like that, Okay, so let's see what this Four of Swords is. Four of Cups, Nine of Swords, Ace of Swords, the Sun. Yeah, you're going to have the healing when you allow all of your disappointment and anxiety about what happened go away. You're kind of like, okay, yeah, I'm over it. It's almost like you have to say to yourself, I'm over it. I'm moving on. And getting kind of a clarity. The Ace of Swords is a new beginning, a new idea of how to move forward. It's almost like I feel like the options on the table are not the right options. It's like there's a different option out there that's better for you. And you're going to get the clarity. And as soon as you do, it's kind of like, oh my goodness. Okay, I know how to move forward. And now you're going to move forward. I mean, look at this. You have true abundance, joy, love coming your way. It's about just putting this down and kind of like really listening, to your heart. Yeah. Ace of Wands, Three of Cups, getting the inspiration, celebrating the fact that you want to go in a new direction towards your hopes and dreams, not towards the hopes and dreams of somebody else. Yeah, you're putting down the burdens of the past. And look at this. Knight of Swords. You are determined. You are going forward to getting what it is that you really want. A true, happy, loving family situation. Something that's long-term. Something that'll last the test of time. All right, Sag. Let's see. We're going to go get your creativity oracle card. Let's pull this. Overwhelmed. The hard work we love can leave us feeling burdened, drained, and burnt out, among other problems. And I really get that sense that you're kind of like overwhelmed. Like there's too many options on the table, too many people giving you advice, something like that. If this is like a business thing, maybe you've started your own business and the business is having a little bit of decline. And then, you're kind of like, oh my goodness, what should I do? And it's kind of like everybody's giving you advice. It's kind of really go into your intuition. Follow your heart. You know the right path. You know the right choice. Yeah. And I really feel like, once again, it's about finding balance. If you're working really hard, you need to go have some fun. Some, girl time, whatever that, it's about, just going out and having fun with friends or something like that. Yeah, there's a definite need for more balance in your life. And it's kind of like when you tip the scales and balance out your life a little bit, it's like the blessings come rushing in. Really nice. So this is your angel message, and I'll read it for you. Relax. There's plenty of time to do and achieve all you desire. Place your hands gently on your heart and allow your breath to guide you to a quiet space within. Imagine yourself bathed in golden light flowing from the eternal heart of God. I, your guardian angel, am with you. Allow me into your heart. You will accomplish more by focusing on that which is most important in life, love. Yeah, I really get the sense that a lot of you are just concentrating so much on building a career or building your life, whatever that means. And it's about, yeah, if you think about it, you know, it's about finding the love that's in your life. And that could be romantic or friends or family, like just really spending time being loving and also accepting love from those that are in your life. And this situation will kind of like balance itself out, and then the abundance comes in. That's really nice. Well, Sag, I'm going to leave it there. Once again, if you've enjoyed this message, I would really appreciate it if you would consider like, sharing, or subscribing. And I do wish you much love and light in this situation and all your situations. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.